Well, clearly one of the most effective pieces of literature that Amsoil has is the G2244. That is the gasoline engine case study with Guardian Pest Solutions. I'm with the president of Guardian Pest Solutions, Jason Wick. Jason, Amsoil certainly appreciates your business. Briefly tell us a little bit about your company.
Well, we're a family-owned and operated business. We've been in business since 1966. We're second generation. We cover a geographic scope of the entire upper Midwest, and we have 80 trucks in our fleet.
What are some of the issues that you deal with that you really need solutions for?
Well, clearly, maintenance of the vehicles is a very difficult thing based on our geographic scope of area. It's difficult to get our trucks into our warehouse to have them serviced, so if we can limit the amount of service that we do to the trucks, it's very beneficial to us.
A lot of our dealers are familiar with the piece of literature I just spoke of, and in that piece of literature there's some very detailed information about the amount of money you save in stretching your maintenance schedule, the cost of ownership of a vehicle, and these things. Discuss some of the benefits that Amsoil has provided Guardian Pest Solutions.
Well, like I said, it's difficult to get our trucks in for service, so if we can limit the amount of times that they come in for service, it's going to save us money. We travel a lot of miles every year. Last year, in 2009, we put on about 1.8 million miles. So to do oil changes every 3,000 miles is very inconvenient, and by limiting the amount of oil changes we do, it's going to save us money by bringing our trucks back to the warehouse to have them serviced in fuel alone, and then it's going to save on the oil change intervals. We're saving money. So it's a huge cost savings.
Unlike some of our commercial account customers, you really didn't need to test Amsoil. You were sold on Amsoil before. Tell us a little bit about how you became a proponent of synthetics and how you translated that into the business.
Well, I started using them in my personal vehicles, and after I saw the benefits of the product in my personal vehicles, we switched it over to our entire fleet. So thereby saving money and having a better product.
As we all know, Jason, up here in northern Minnesota and in the upper Midwest, conditions are pretty tough out there. Certainly, severe driving conditions is the norm rather than the exception when it comes to your fleet.
Absolutely. Most of our fleet is parked outside all winter long. At least 90% of our fleet is outside. So it's very important for us that the trucks start in the morning, and Amsoil provides that for us with cold weather starts.
Short of giving us actual numbers and money that you save per vehicle and things like that, overall though, what are some of the ways that you have clearly saved as a result of using Amsoil? It's been a positive impact to your company's bottom line.
I think we're saving on oil change intervals for sure. We're also saving. Our fuel economy has increased, so that's a huge savings. We put on, like I said, 1.8 million miles last year. We bought 111,000 gallons of fuel. That's from gasoline to diesel fuel. So with those, when you take that into consideration, any little bit of fuel economy that we can increase is going to save us on our bottom line.
What about trucks as far as cost of ownership? I brought that up too, and I know that that's a big focus of the piece of literature that I spoke about earlier. Obviously, to keep your vehicles longer is going to be an improvement bottom line to your company as well.
Absolutely. We run our trucks on about a 5-year depreciation, and then by the time that 5 years is up, we're looking at turning them over. In that 5-year period, we put on anywhere from 150 to 200,000 miles on those trucks, and then to us, the useful life is gone.
I know
and the truck is still in great shape. Actually, we get real good resale on them, and the engine is like new.
Jason, this is where your maintenance people work on the vehicles, and obviously it's not just motor oil, is it? You do have a wide variety of products, and it's not just gasoline engines. We're talking diesel applications as well.
Correct. Yeah, we do. We have gasoline fleet, V6s. Our sales cars are 4 cylinders. Our spray trucks, in some of the instances, are diesels. We also have diesel generators for doing thermal remediation, and the generator runs 8 hours a day, all day long. So we have to have a great product in there.
Obviously, you have a very good perspective on our product. You've been a good customer of ours, and you believed in our product before you even put it into use here with your company. From your perspective, what are some questions and maybe some of the ways that dealers could approach a like business like yours with a fleet of vehicles? Does everything always kind of hang on maintenance and being able to extend that maintenance level?
Well, I think for us, I think what sells us on it is cost savings. Obviously, I mean, cost bottom line is huge, and geographically, it's impossible for us to get these trucks in to have them serviced in a manner that would be required if you're using petroleum oil. It's impossible. We were doing it at one time back in the 60s and 70s. So just with that alone, it's absolutely impossible for us to do it that way unless we wanted to just have it done at a quick lube store using petroleum, and then of course our costs are going to go up because we're going to have more frequent oil change intervals.
There's a lot of skeptics out there yet, and a lot of people who are dyed-in-the-wool, change oil at 3,000 miles. They're using the petroleum product that their father and their father before them used. How can our dealers go in there and really make an impact on these people to get these skeptics, so to speak, to change their mind and maybe open their mind a little bit?
Well, they could call me. They can talk to me. We've torn down motors that had 200,000 miles on them, and they look like brand new inside. Absolutely like brand new.
How important is that relationship between vendor and company once you've become a customer?
Well, I think relationship is huge. I mean, we have relationships with Amsoil. We have relationships with our suppliers on our pest control products, and I think that it's to me it makes a lot of it means a lot to me. If someone sells me something and disappears, chances of me rebuying are very slim. So to see someone coming in frequently and checking on us, seeing how we're doing, how the product is, how we're liking it, if there's anything else they can provide for us or do for us, it means a lot. It means a lot.
Obviously, our dealers want to provide solutions for their potential customers, and you certainly provide solutions for your customers, so much so that you've actually changed your name. You're no longer Guardian Pest Control. You're now known as Guardian Pest Solutions, and we want to thank you for being a very, very valued customer of ours, and hopefully we've done well by you as well.
Absolutely. Thank you.